All right, so I wanted to talk about creating a Vue app really quick. And so I kind of wanted to see like what's the modern way of creating a Vue app. And so the way you kind of do that is you want to essentially run this command npm create Vue app latest. You can also do this with any other package manager, pnpm or whatever it is. But you want to go ahead and do this. Then it's going to ask you, what's your project name? I'm just going to keep it as Vue project, but you can name it whatever you want, or you can say like my project. And then it's going to ask you these kind of the more important things. Do you want TypeScript, JSX support? I wouldn't recommend JSX support simply because most documentation is not in JSX. So um, I'd probably stay away from that unless you're really big on JSX and you're coming from React or something like that. If you want a router, right, you don't need to. And you can also add, these are all incremental, by the way, so you can also add them like whenever or later down the line. If you want state management, this is something like Redux or I forget the other one. Unit testing using vtest, end-to-end testing, ESLint, um, and then Prettier. And then once you choose whatever you want by pressing space or whatever, you can move on. These are more experimental features, so you can use Oxylent, which is Evan use kind of replacement for a bunch of these other tools like formatters, linters, things like that. And you can roll down Vite, which is pretty cool. So essentially, Vite uses roll up, um, but roll down is again Evan use Team's version of roll up, but written in Rust, so it's a lot faster. So you can choose all that. And then from there, you can check whether you want example code in there or just a blank project. If you're starting off and you're trying to learn, I would say keep the example code in there. If not, you can do it. After that, it's going to create it. You're going to be able to CD into your project, npm install, and then run that project. So that's how you use it.